It's good to be back in your town. Last time out here, we were talking about infrastructure. Now we got a lot of money coming this way. We got a lot working. We got an infrastructure bill that we passed, and we're going to do an awful lot more to build this incredible, incredible economy. You know, it's because we're diverse. Of course, the reason I'm here, and you all are here, is to thank and support our friend, Governor Gavin Newsom, the best governors in the country. California, I'm not sure you know it, but if you didn't know it, you should. The eyes of the nation, this is not hyperbole, the eyes of the nation are on California.
This isn't hyperbole, it's real.
Because the decision you're about to make isn't just going to have a huge impact on California. It's going to reverberate around the nation, and quite frankly, not a joke, around the world.
Not a joke. Not a joke. Fact. Not a joke. Fact. Not a joke. Not a joke. No, think about it. I'm not joking. No, I really mean it. I'm not joking now, okay? For real, you think I'm joking. I'm not joking. We didn't have anybody, not a joke, who could turn on the streetlights. You hear me? Not a joke. That is not a joke. I really mean it. Not a joke. It's not a joke. 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 You think I'm joking?
No.
This is not a joke.
All of you know that last year I got to run against the real Donald Trump. This year, the leading Republican running for governor is the closest thing to a Trump clone that I've ever seen in your state. No, I really mean it. And he's leading the other team. He's the clone of Donald Trump. Can you imagine him being governor of this state? You can't let that happen.
What's happening?
There's too much at stake. First, voting no will be protecting California from Trump Republicans trying to block us from beating this pandemic. Gavin Newsom has had the courage to lead. Stand up for science.
If you don't believe in science, you got to believe your own eyes.
For the very thing he's been one of the leading governors in the nation, protecting people and vaccinating his state. Meanwhile, for these Republican governors, it isn't about public health. It's about the health of the people. It's about politics.
As my grandpapa, our grandpapa used to say when I walked out of his home when I was a kid up in Scranton, he'd say, "Joey, keep the faith." And our grandmother, when she was alive, she yelled, "No, Joey, spread it. Spread the faith."
But now, in the midst of this pandemic, I propose a mandate for COVID-19 vaccines. And it's an outrage. It's an infringement on freedom. It's an infringement on freedom. Look, folks, we don't need politics in this battle against COVID. We need science.
So if you are trying to, get at me as a public health official and a scientist, you're really attacking not only Dr. Anthony Fauci, you're attacking science.
We need Gavin Newsom. A governor who follows science and who lead, and I apologize for coughing. Vaccinate the unvaccinated. 2, protect the vaccinated. That's what the science tells us. We have to beat the Delta variant of COVID-19. Gavin will be the governor who will help us finish the job. Courage matters. Leadership matters. Science matters. Vote to keep Gavin. Get vaccinated to save lives. Second, by voting no, you'll be keeping a governor who respects women.
Women are smarter in politics, smarter in civics. They're smarter in economics. Women rule.
If you don't think women's rights are under assault, you're not looking. Women are to be respected. By voting no, you'll be protecting California from another Trump climate denier.
Larry Elder dreams of being California's own Donald Trump.
Who said global warming is, quote, a crock, and depicts it as a myth.
Climate change, climate warming, global warming is an existential threat to humanity. We have a moral obligation to deal with it. And we're told by all the leading scientists in the world we don't have much time. We're going to pass the point of no return within the next 8 to 10 years.
Look, it's hard to believe there's any climate deniers left in America. Let me tell you something, there are. The last place you want someone like that is in the governor's office in California. You all see what's happening. Wildfires burning. Wildfires burning. So California, you've got to keep Gavin Newsom as governor. And send a message to the nation. When I got elected president, I immediately rejoined the Paris Climate Accord. Just since we put that together in our administration, in Barack's administration, just since then, everything has collapsed even further. We don't have much time, not a joke. We're talking about 9 to 10 years before we pass the point of no return.
You all come to us young people for hope. How dare you?
And our children need it, the planet needs it. Look, to me it's pretty basic. If you're working a 40-hour week, you shouldn't be living in poverty. That's why I support a $15 minimum wage. Gavin is leading the way in California. I'm so tired of trickle-down economics. Keep Gavin and send a message this time. Give working people just a fighting chance. They have never, ever, 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 ever let the country down. All they want is just an even shot. They have never let the country down. Folks, I could go on, but here's the deal.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. And here's the deal. Because here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Let's talk about the crisis at the border.
Here's the deal.
I'm going to make this as simple as I can. You either keep Gavin Newsom as your governor, or you'll get Donald Trump. It's not a joke. Republican governor blocking progress on COVID-19, who's also anti-woman, anti-worker, a climate denier, who doesn't believe in choice. The choice should be absolutely clear. Gavin Newsom, you have a governor who has the courage to lead. And Gavin, you have a governor who shares the state's values. And Gavin, you have a governor to make sure Donald Trump's dark, destructive, divisive politics never finds a place in California. So please, not a joke, on behalf of the people of California, I mean this sincerely, the eyes of the nation are on you. I'm not joking. I'm not joking about that. You've got to vote no on the recall. Keep Gavin as governor. The rest of America is counting on you, and so am I. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.